Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we find ourselves in a very awkward situation here. And I'm thinking about going up and attacking this castle here just to get ticking war score off of their side. We need to get out of debt before our siege men-at-arms will start to regenerate. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So we need to call in allies. We don't have enough prestige to call in Francia, but we can call in Aragon here for 75 renown. And I definitely think that we do that. We can also imprison some criminals here. Those aren't going to succeed. We've got some dangerous factions brewing up. I definitely think that we should look to do something here. Okay, we'll get rid of this Liberty faction. And I'm walking through here. This is going to cost us 2,000 in terms of attrition. But getting this castle sieged is going to be a huge deal for us. So our ally has joined the war. And they're going to work on coming in here. We're not going to pay for damages. Cool. So we're going to make our way on up this way. We are taking some losses. This is to be expected. We enter in here. And they're looking to fight us here, which is a little bit awkward, definitely. We're just going to walk out this direction. And we're now starving. So, we need to resupply a bit here. I think we can resupply in France's lands, right? I'm pretty sure we can. Let's double check that. And we're just kind of waiting on our allies to show up right now. We're not going to get siege men-at-arms for a while. Are we resupplying here? Well, we are over the limit in all of these locations, so we definitely need to split up again. That would help. Okay, so something along the lines of this. Hopefully Aragon will show up soon. And we should probably start some slow sieges out this way. Border? Okay, sure. I just want to make sure we're still over these limits in some of these locations. Specifically this one. I'm going to send these guys over here, since they are just levy troops. Our allies are finally arriving. Okay. Let's at least start a slow siege here. Oh, why are you sieging here? Okay, whatever. I guess that's fine. So, we don't appear to be resupplying here, do we? That is very, very unfortunate. We'll be able to resupply once these sieges finish. Okay. This guy's heading up this direction. We do actually need gold. So with these guys heading this direction, we're going to need to group up over here. Our numbers are very low. We're going to need to rely on Aragon's forces. We need to resupply, but unfortunately we can't resupply in France. They're coming back over this way. Okay, that sounds good. We've got 4 months on this siege here. No, we're not spending money right now. I can tell you that right now. Is there anything else we can do for gold here? We're just going to rely on Aragon. It'll be okay. They have siege weapons, and we'll eventually get siege weapons. We're very in debt, no doubt about that. And yes, bring that 55 gold. This peasant rabble is going to rebel in 3 months. Uh-huh. 237 gold. We actually have to embark here. Okay. So we're going to head back to our territory, and we're going to allow Aragon to do what they're going to do here for the moment. We are regrouping back over here, and we're going to resupply here, where we can actually resupply. And then we're going to deal with these peasants eventually. Okay. So something like this for the moment. We'll see what Aragon is planning to do. They're just coming over and joining us. That's fine. No, a peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Okay, so we're going to send this force here and this force here. Do we get here in time? Yes, we do. Beautiful. So that should be no problem there. We do have this Liberty faction. I don't think that Liberty faction is going to be a problem as we continue to resupply. Cool. So there's the Peasant Rebellion over. We'll enforce those demands. And these guys are going to walk down over here. We're continuing to resupply here, but we do really need to get out of debt. Our debt is a big problem right now. No doubt about that one. We cannot reinforce our men-at-arms until we're out of debt. So what can we do about that? We can potentially imprison some of these criminals, but we have a 0% chance on all of those. So for the moment, that's not a great option. I guess we'll spend some court grandeur. There we go. Okay, so we're just reinforcing right now, right? And I definitely want to come back over here and attack. We get a martial perk, and we can grab Parthian tactics. That'll be okay. Let's go ahead and group back up. And we're going to come out over this direction. We can't resupply over here, but what we can do is ensure that... Wait, who just was excommunicated? Was that you? No. Okay. We can't resupply over here, but what we can do is ensure that we don't lose supplies here. So let's go ahead and split off a few forces of levies here. Let's give them a siege commander, not ourselves, but like this guy. And we're going to walk down over here. And we're positioning our forces to be in a quasi-reasonable position for this. Aragon is just chilling on top of us right now. I'm hoping that Aragon comes over here and helps us siege. That's the goal. Apparently they've decided to siege here. Okay. Well, we are currently losing supplies out over this way. We need to... Well, we can come down over here and do resupplies, I suppose. So we can park these guys here and here. That'll be fine. They are coming this direction, though. So we actually need to group up. And pile in here. Okay. There we go. So they're going to fight us here. The question is, do we win this with Aragon? And the answer is no, we don't. Okay. Well, Aragon is now down over this way. What does that do for us? That makes it so that we can attack up here. Hopefully Aragon will actually follow us this time. But with England around in this area... Well, actually, we see England up over here. Yes, Aragon is doing the right thing. Absolutely. Go for London. That is the right call here. We can resupply in this area. So that sounds good to me. We'll do exactly that. You're supposed to go here. There we go. Okay, they're sieging slightly awkwardly. No, they're not. This is good. This is good. Okay. England is on their way back. We have to assume that. So we need a spy master here. And we are going to pile all of our forces into London here. They have left London now, presumably due to supplies. And we can't actually assault because they left. Okay. I wish they hadn't have left. I wish we had control over Aragon, specifically. So Aragon is going to... This isn't going to work, is it? I feel like we need to concede defeat here. Aragon is messing this up. We can call in a few more dynasty members. That's a possibility. And they'll come on in. Unfortunately, we can't call in France. I don't know why it's saying he can't be called as an ally against his liege or vassal, but this guy has nothing to do with the Emperor of France. It's very strange. Aragon is losing this battle, and they shouldn't have even fought it. We knew that they were on their way back. Aragon is kind of messing this up, but really what's really messing it up is the fact that we're so far in debt. We need a marshal here, and this is the same person. Okay, there we go. Cool, so we're going to head back over this direction. We're trying to bait the English into coming in over this way and starting up a siege, would be what I would prefer. They don't appear to be interested in that, so we are simply going to resupply. Okay. We're barely making any gold right now. Out of curiosity, can we make a declaration of repentance while we're excommunicated? We can, and I think we should. Do it. Okay. Hey, Pope, give us gold. Thanks, Pope. Okay, so the Pope gave us gold, and now we can get our own men-at-arms. That is a huge deal. Absolutely huge. We only have 40 gold, though. So that is not very much. Not very much at all. The English are on their way back. We can see that they're losing supplies, though. Our allies are coming in here. We're at minus 75% right now. That is a problem. For sure. That is for sure a problem. We can't really fight this force. We'll raise up our men-at-arms here. And we finally have some siege weapons. Okay. So, now that we have these siege weapons, we can come up over this direction and see if we can get the defensive battle over here. Which would be amazing. Yes, we get the defensive battle. Our allies are on their way in. And things might be about to turn around here. Okay, so that brings us back to minus 50. At this point, we're going to split off those trebuchets and about these levies here. They're going to move up this way with a siege commander. And we're going to park here. Okay, our allies are going to do things. We've got 15 months. We've already got a small breach here. Cool. So we need to siege our way up through here, right? That is going to be a very big deal. I'm not sure where all of our allies are right now. Some of them are back over this way. Okay. That's a long ways away. Do we feel like we win this with our allies? They are going to have the defensive bonus here. Wait, they're coming this direction. So we catch this force. They're going to walk up over here. We need to make our way in. Sure, we'll take this prestige. We need to come up over this way. But they don't have enough to really stack wipe this. So we easily win that battle. And resume our siege. Beautiful. This is a huge deal. I think we have this under control now. All thanks to the Pope. All thanks are to the Pope here, absolutely. Now, we do have this dangerous faction, this Liberty faction. I don't think this is a real situation here, quote-unquote, but it's fine. So these guys are spreading out and getting some additional siege going, but they're being a little awkward about it. We need to get London taken. We've got 4 months left on this siege. We keep getting stalemates over and over. Wow, that's a lot of stalemates in a row. There's a desertion. Cool. Now we're getting desertions. Yeah, those are looking good. Okay. 28 days left on this siege. We're minus 37% war score right now, but that's about to change. Sure, show in the Duke. I was hoping for gold there, but it's fine. Okay, so we got London. That is a fairly big deal. We're going to move up over this direction, and we're about to finish up this siege. Looks great. I want to head up over... We really do need to hit here. And get that under our control. Okay. So we do get a perk here. Living off their land, supply capacity would actually be really, really good here. So that looks okay. Do we come down here and fight them again? The answer is yes. Yes, we do. They don't have the numbers to handle this now. With our allies, we'll be fine. Is this a stack wipe? That was a stack wipe. Beautiful. We're going to walk in down here with our allies. We'll win this battle. And things have definitely turned around here. Good, good, good. They're down to 7,000 troops. So we need to siege our way up over this direction is where we need to go. So we need to split off a siege force here. We will have these guys be our siege force. They will be led by, how about our half-brother, I guess. And we're going to walk up over this direction and split up and resupply. Cool. So, now that we're here, we're going to split here, and we're going to split again. There we go. And I don't believe that they have the units for this. What is the supply limit here? Cool. That looks good. Excellent. So we're sieging up towards the war goal, right? That's the idea here. They are at minus 99% from the Defender Controls war target. We definitely need to deal with that. But this siege finishes. They're heading in this direction. Okay. I believe this is our next target. So we're going to group up these guys that we just resupplied. And I'd like to make our way around this direction and take them out again. And we do actually catch them here. This looks like a stack wipe to me. And indeed it is. Is this another stack wipe? It is. So we just stack wiped them fully. They have 1,000 troops. Beautiful. The war is over. They just don't know it yet. We just got fascinated by the promissory notes invention. What invention did we just get? Land grants? Guilds? Okay. That's probably fine. We don't really want promissory notes right now. I think what we want right now is... I mean, bombards being exposed is nice. Standing armies is probably a really good thing, but I'm going to go for machicolations right now. There we go. So, we're going to have this siege down. And now we go into here and take Hurstingston. If we do this, I think we instantly win the war. Just by capping this. I think that's the war's end. Right there. This is going to be a swing of over 100 points. Which is, by the way, utterly insane. So, awkward war, yes, but this is going to be weakening England to an extreme degree. He's offering us a white peace. We absolutely decline that. But this was only made possible due to our allies and the Pope. It was played poorly to begin with, no doubt about that. But yeah, as expected, that was a swing of like 90 points. I love it. So we enforce those demands and disband our troops at long last. We're out of debt. And do we have anywhere that needs to be worked on over here? Yes. Okay. Mayo is at 47 control. That definitely needs to be worked on. And then we've got this here. That is currently controlled by the Duke of Kent. I would like to revoke the Duchy of Mercia from him. He would not accept that. He would also not accept revoking the Duchy of Kent. Yeah, not even if we used a hook. So what we may want to do instead is imprison him. No, he wouldn't even do that. Okay, we're probably going to instead... He wants a seat on the council. And he's a little upset about our offensive wars. Fair enough. We've been pretty aggressive about those. What do we have for truces, though? We could go after Norway, or we could just chill. Chilling isn't necessarily the worst idea here. Yeah, repay this loan. Cool. So was that awkward? Yes. Is this an awkward place to hold? Yes. Is it a good one? Yes. We'll get there. Fantastic. So how much of England do we actually control now? We only need 11 more counties. Fascinating. Okay, I wanted to double check over here. Yeah, we have divine right now. So we could theoretically declare war on Norway, pressing all of these claims. We don't have the prestige to do it right now, so I think we'll wait a bit. And yeah, this is the Duke of Kent. I would rather use that in another way. So he wants to be on the council, right? Skill 23 learning, but skill 13 martial. You know what? I'll put him in as our marshal. He would actually be skill 16. Interesting. Okay, so we put him in. That brings him down to... Wait, no, this isn't the right guy. I put in the wrong guy. Okay, that's exciting. Where would we put this guy as, then? Our spy master? I kind of don't care about our spy master. So yeah, it would be this guy. He would suck at the job, to be clear. But I think that's okay. So that puts him at -6. Okay. %4 chance of acceptance. If we use the hook, it's 44. We'll gain 150 prestige here. I'm going to work on swaying this guy. I want to double check, make sure... Okay, yeah, this guy's good. No problem there. Cool. So we'll work on swaying him. I want to break him up so that he only has the 1 duchy. Yes, we'll take gold. Beautiful. We'll attend this guy's feast. So that was a really awkward war. I'm not going to lie. England is tough. Specifically, it's their men-at-arms, I think, that are tough for us. I think they have decent counters on us right now. Our lack of pikemen is definitely hurting us. And I think realistically, once we get 2 more men-at-arms groups here, I think we're going to go for 1 unit of pikemen and 1 additional unit of siege, is the way that that's going to go, in order to address that particular situation. The smuggling ring has been taken care of over in Mayo. That's good. Demand artifact. No, get out of here. Cool. So, do we have any holdings that need to be built in any of our new locations here? Actually, all of the holdings are built out here. Okay, that sounds good. So, there were a couple of locations over this direction that were going to need work, right? Alliance formed with King of Wales, because he's now a ruler. Interesting. Our brother-in-law is now the King of Wales. Okay, eventually we're going to need to fight France. We are basically on par with them in terms of strength. I do think getting pikemen is going to be important. There's this Liberty faction, which apparently is real. The Duke of Leinster here. What do we want to do? He's very angry. We could imprison him, but he chooses not to be. We could simply arrange a marriage here. Our player heir and daughter is probably not the way we want to go here. So, what about a daughter? We have a couple of nephews. That's not close enough. Okay. We consider him to be a criminal because he's excommunicated. Well, we could definitely pull some power out of his faction from a different vassal. Like this one, for example. But I don't think that's actually important. It's going to be the peasant rabble, huh? They just fired off not long ago, but sure. We'll gain a stewardship challenge, I guess. Well-provisioned armies. Sounds good. And let's pop down over this way and make sure that this city is building a trade port, apparently. I didn't realize that had zero buildings in it. That's definitely going to be important. This city also has 0 buildings in it. We'll build a guild. And I guess we will upgrade farms and fields. And let's just go through here, see what we've got. Okay, broadly, these are looking okay, as in they at least have buildings in them. Yeah, those will all be fine. So no problem there. And we've got some of these holdings that should have finished up fairly recently, but most of this was okay. This needs some work, so we would put in farms and fields here. No problem. But beyond that, we're mostly just upgrading, right? We can get a new martial perk. This definitely needs a guild. There we go. We'll take envelopment, men-at-arms counter efficiency. That'll be useful next time we fight England. Cool. So it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're probably going to go after Norway for the remainder of Britannia up here. How close are we to being able to make the Empire of Britannia? Okay, we are about 28 counties away. That's a ways to go yet, so that is fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.